This episode of the podcast deals with topics and themes that may be overwhelming to some listeners. The discussions in this episode relate to bullying, depression, abuse, self-harm, and death. If you or anyone you know is struggling with any of these, we encourage you to speak out and seek help.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Meat Pod. It's me, Joangel, with co-host Al, and we are here with some more anime to get you going through this hot summer days.
We're over halfway done with this year, dude. I'm telling you, we're about to be floating cars are around the corner. The apocalypse is very close.
Very,
Very close. I mean, if you don't have the
almost taste
apocalypse,
it.
yeah, it's on the calendar. It's on my calendar. Say
It's
like,
on together. I got
like
the notification for it.
yeah, I got Thanksgiving. We got
Yeah.
Halloween. We got Thanksgiving. Got Christmas
Apocalypse.
and then the apocalypse. You know what I'm saying?
Apocalypse.
Make sure you take some time off.
Yeah. Go ahead and use all
Relax.
those vacation days.
Yeah, stop
They ain't gonna
wasting.
roll over.
Yeah, they ain't gonna roll over. We ain't got no more days. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got days, you can't use the days. By the way, this is Animaming. This is a podcast where we teach you how to love and watch anime one first episode at a time, every Monday, everywhere where you listen to podcasts.
Everywhere we listen, we watch, we got it for you, baby. And today we got Takopi's Original Sin.
Let's sit here in silence for a good, give me at least 20 minutes. 20 minutes of uninterrupted silence, Joe Angel.
Silence.
Okay, make sure you work that into this podcast. This, usually we watch an anime that's like 30 minutes long, and you and I will do an hour on it. This one we're probably gonna do. Be warned, we're gonna probably do like 6 hours on this anime. Okay, we're gonna break it down. 6 hours of us talking about this anime,
Scene by scene.
scene by scene, like pencil line by pencil line. Okay, because there's a lot to unravel out of this thing that is did not know what I was in for. Did you know what you were in for? You know what? Don't answer, Joe Angel. How dare you? And also, thank you. And also, how dare you? Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me give us a poorly read synopsis before we get into this. Takopi's Original Sin. Happy alien Takopi lands on Earth with one mission: to spread happiness. When he meets Shizuka, yeah, that's right. A lonely fourth grader, he vows to bring fourth grade. Oh my gosh. Okay. He vows to bring back her smile using his magical gadgets. But as he uncovers the pain in her life, Takopi learns that true happiness may require more than gadgets. What a great synopsis. This is probably I always give flowers to very short synopsis,
Yeah.
like synopses like the ones that are like one sentence long or
One
just
sentence
like,
long.
like this is a couple sentences
5
long,
words.
but this is the most succinct one. This is exactly what happens, but also it doesn't tip its hat too much. Lets us know, because I tell you, there's a lot that happens in this. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, dude, this thing. At first I thought I had no idea what it was in for. I had no idea what it was in for because we open in on a little girl meeting a pink little Tamagotchi. I thought that this was octopus, cute little octopus. You know what a Tamagotchi is, right? Like the old school
Yeah,
little.
little Tamagotchi. It's an anime about Tamagotchis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is a Tamagotchi that's come to life, and it's gonna be a cute little story of her trying to feed this thing and it pooping all over the place. Like that's what I was in for. That's not what you're in for. Top of the show. Let's go ahead and warn the people. This thing is, what is this? Rated 12 and over? If you're in Japan, 12 and over. If you're here in the States,
Yeah.
probably
Uh,
40 and over, 40 and over. It's a
40
40
and
and over,
50.
40 plus, 50
40
plus.
plus.
You got to have some life experience before you see this show, man. Good
Agreed.
night, bro. But you know what? I tell you this. This this show is like so important.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a this I'm struggling with this show because I'm just like it is dark.
I don't want to see it, but it needs to be said.
Yeah, yes, that's what
Yes.
it is. That's what it is. It's like don't show me, but also watch it because you need to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like no, but yes. Like for real, like it's wild. Like I'm here for it and I'm cheering for you, but also why? And also why not? And also like I have so many questions. It's like it's a I'm imagining right now other people I could recommend this show to that would love it and go, yeah, this is real. This is real. It's such a weird juxtaposition. This show is such a weird juxtaposition of like cuteness with this little like cute alien octopus who has this cute way of speaking and is all like
Yeah.
very anime.
So happy, go lucky. Like they're called the Happians.
The
Like it's
Happians.
like it's such a like Care Bear type of character. He like all the gadgets are all stuff to make people happy.
Yep.
Uh, all of their whole, I guess, he does his little expositions where he's from. He gives little
Hmm.
hints of like, "Oh, this is my people. This is what we do. We go make people happy." Even the intro, so fun, so
Yeah.
happy,
Sweet.
like
No,
so sweet,
yeah. Cute. Cute.
cutesy.
Like, yeah, yeah. Misleading, really, honestly.
Yeah,
Irresponsibly misleading.
yeah.
Like, how dare you? Though it did, there was a what's it, a disclaimer at the very beginning of the show,
Oh yeah, definitely.
right? Like, I was just like, it said, like this show is going to be forewarned. We're going to talk
Talk
about
about some heavy stuff.
heavy stuff. And boy, did we ever.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, she is. Oh yeah, I read before we get into it. I did look down at my notes because the song. I go, is this song sung by a sexy baby? Like, what's this? This voice is like the lightest little like
dude.
baby voice, but then it's also like very breathy and like I'm like it's very cute. And I wrote down
Yeah,
cute, very cute,
cute.
cute, cute. And then I also wrote down right after that, the saddest girl in the world. The saddest girl in the world.
Dude.
I ended up I'm looking at my notes and I just wrote down like little like one line things and or
Yeah,
even just one word like bullies all the time.
yeah,
Um just little notes. Escort. This is some dark, heavy stuff. Like
dude.
this little girl, Shizuka, is like from a broken home. You can tell she's a little wily. She like seems like she's like raising herself
Yeah.
and
Kind of
her
malnourished.
mother malnourished. Yeah, yeah, just like a little, she doesn't know how to take care of herself. She's in the fourth grade, which I did not clock. I did not know they were that young. Good grief. And it's so real. Like it hurts a little bit. You're just like, oh my gosh, like I'm thinking of, the kids I've seen growing up,
Yeah,
in the classroom who like smelled a little bit.
yeah.
And it wasn't their fault, dude. Oh my gosh, Joe
Uh,
Angel, this
Go through
show,
and think
dude.
about little subtleties that you might have missed that you saw here.
Yeah. Yeah. gosh, dude, like it is. I don't know how much are we gonna talk about this? Are we gonna talk about this? We can get into it. We'll get into it. That's what we do on
We
the show.
get
We're
into
gonna
it.
get.
I'll put a disclaimer in the beginning of
Let's
this
put a
episode
disclaimer.
and podcast.
This okay, so this show though, like it is artfully done. It is like not it looks really great, by the way. This show looks really great, like the drawing,
Oh yeah,
um,
styling,
styling, like it all lends itself.
background, like
It knows the juxtaposition of her like being the way she's drawn. She's very like, very dark lines, lots of contrast, muted colors. It's not very like, poppy, like bright.
yeah,
We don't see any like pink cherry blossoms. No cherry blossoms.
no,
Not
not
for
here,
this show. Not here, dog. Not around
not here.
here. Not here, partner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the problem. There's no
yeah,
cherry
yeah.
blossoms.
Not one cherry blossom. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. Some cherry blossoms, some like nice pastels. You know what I'm saying? Like give me
Yeah,
some fun, baby. Like that's what we need in our life. The only thing that we have that is like nice and flowery is Takopi, this little pink octopus,
yeah,
alien octopus looking thing. And it's such a like a it's there such strong writing, like this is the thing that this thing has is like the strongest, like the Takopi is this little pink octopus who's like doesn't understand the world. It's new to our world, comes across this little girl who has problems, who is
yeah,
being bullied, who has a tough home life, and Takopi's only thing to do is to like try to make things good for this little girl
yeah,
by like being able to conjure up all these little gadgets. He's got a little camera that can take snapshots, magical snapshots.
yeah.
He has these wings that he
That can
tries
make you
to
fly.
that can make you fly. And that
Yeah,
that, that was when you first know. That's when you
yeah,
know there's something wrong with this little girl because that's the
yeah,
first thing he pulls out is like, check out these wings. You
yeah.
put them
And she's
on.
all like,
I could care less.
yeah,
I got things to like address. I've got like
yeah.
real
I
world
got real problems.
problems. Yeah, I got real problems. And your little cute little wings that'll make me fly, I
Yeah,
am uninterested. Anybody else, any other kid, if I had seen that when I was in fourth grade, I'd have been like, sign me up, bro. I'm ready to go to the moon, baby. I want to,
and go to the moon.
I want to be ducks fly together, bro. I'm a duck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's do this. Like,
Me, I can save money with all these gas prices going up. Yeah, give me
yeah,
the wings,
yeah,
boy.
free travel, free travel. I'm just like, I'm
Yeah.
first class. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me them wings, but not,
But it's so good too the way he like kind of accepts everything in the beginning. Like he's
yeah,
just making up like with the wings. He's just like, "Oh, has she flown before?" Then he goes through he's like, "Well, they do have these creatures that fly." It's like the humans like go out at night to practice flying. Like just like making up this whole thing of
yeah,
like, "Oh, she can fly, so she doesn't need this." So I'm gonna move on to the next gadget, and then the next
yeah.
gadget, and
It's
then
such the way, once again, the writing lending itself to, this alien. How would I see this world if I was an alien?
yeah,
You know, it's
and
like it, yeah, okay.
but it feels, it really does feel like he's a kid himself, like learning the world, learning what it is.
Yeah,
Because I feel like a kid would kind of would think that would see the world the way he does,
yeah.
and kind of come up with the stuff that he does. That's like that is a real kid thing.
Yeah, trying to make sense of it all. Like
Yeah,
in the most, because he's uninformed, he's new, and so he doesn't know what's happening. So like how would you explain, why someone feels the way that they are? If you're
yeah,
simple and new to the world and you come from a planet that is all happy. We're a happy
yeah,
planet. That we're from planet happy. And because of that, I don't understand sadness. Like I
yeah,
don't understand what this is at all, like, and to try to like see what it is like to be able to put yourself in that. That's what I'm talking about with the writers. Like they were able to put themselves in like how would I view the other side of this? Like and
Yeah.
misinterpret it too, because that's the thing. Like we go through the episode and we see that Takopi's being or Shizuka is being bullied and Takopi's trying to make it better, but he doesn't get it. He thinks it's all these little like, outside things from the outside.
Yeah.
He's looking at the outside and trying to interpret like, oh well, if we just do this thing, she'll be all right.
It'll be better. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's such a like, oh man, what a beautifully terrible, view of mental health
Yeah.
and, the psychology behind it all. And that's the thing. I'm like, this writer understands the psychology on a level that very few do. They
Yeah.
get this whole like the nuance. They understand and to be able to speak in it, you know what I'm saying? Like to be able to like live in it and for us to like go along for the ride and have
Yeah.
Takopi, try to understand, the gravity of it all.
Yeah. To be able to translate it into
Hmm.
this kind of medium, they did really well, especially when it's like you slowly figure out what's going on with her. Because she's saying subtle things.
Yeah.
Um, like she goes, oh, "I gotta buy a new writing board. I gotta buy a new writing board. Somebody took my writing board." But then you get the background of uh, Mayana, who is the girl that's bullying her.
Hmm.
They kind of pass by, and you hear them having a conversation about bullying her, and they're
Hmm.
laughing and making a joke of it, and then they're making fun of her for her being poor and stuff. But then we go to, I think this is when we first go to her house, uh, and where uh, he's asking her, "Oh, where's your mom at?" And she's like, "Oh, she left for work. She's an escort." Which brings home the fact that kids, even though you think kids are listening, they're listening.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
seeing, they're knowing. Um, then he asks her where her dad is. She's all like, "I don't know who my dad. Like, he's not here."
Yeah.
Um, that's where you get the broken home aspect of her side, and then he's going through kind of realizing like, oh hey, we got the camera. I think the camera was next.
Uh-huh.
They take the picture, and then it goes to the next day where she gets beat up, and he sees her. He's all like, "Oh, what happened?" He's all like, "Well, friends shouldn't fight or whatever." Or
Hmm.
he has the happy ribbon. It's like use this to tie it to each other, and then y'all are forced to be happy and make up, or
Yeah, yeah.
something
It's
like
like
that.
yeah, it's like a
Uh,
friendship ribbon.
yeah, friendship ribbon. Yeah, and then she sees that and she takes it. Uh, but then we get a flashback of I, I'm guessing it's Tapioca's mom telling him like their rules and stuff.
Hmm.
Because the rules are for their gadgets, if they use them, they have to be present with whoever's using them.
Yeah,
Like they
if
can't let
it
nobody just take it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and let's not gloss over the way that Takopi is interpreting, what's going on with Shizuka because he sees her beat up and he's like, I get your face is a different color. Like what
yeah,
is with your like why do you look different? Like what happened? Like,
yeah,
like this is what is he doesn't understand what this is. Like and doesn't understand like how grave this is, like the
yeah,
gravity of it all. He's just like, oh well, just you guys are just like, just need to make you need to make up, and I've got this
yeah,
ribbon that'll help you make up. And Takopi sees the ribbon and is like, hey, can I take this?
yeah.
And he
Spoiler alert, by the way, guys. We're gonna get into some heavy topics right now. So
very heavy, like so the thing
yeah,
is Takopi doesn't get it. Takopi he doesn't get it, but then a little bit he does. He's like, okay, she was extremely sad. She's, kind of, like this is he could tell that this is not a good situation. he
Yeah.
gives him the gives gives
Gives
Shizuka
her the
the
ribbon.
ribbon, and she walks away. And at first, like, okay, so like I had already we saw the disclaimer and the warning on the
Yeah.
beginning of the show, and
Yeah.
for a second there, I go, okay, maybe maybe it was we're gonna see her father had done this
Yeah.
to himself because he's no longer present, and so like, and that's
Yeah.
attributing to her sadness. Her father did this to herself. Her mother is the way she is, and so this is what her sadness is. And then we get the scene where Takopi conjures this ribbon, and then you see uh Shizuka take the ribbon home, and I'm like, this is now I get where this is going. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's starting to
oh,
settle in the
now it's starting to settle
realization
in,
of it.
and Takopi starts to like feel like some sort of like anxiety, like not as to like what she's gonna do with it, as to like, oh well, I'm supposed to be present whenever she has
Yeah.
the whatever the gadget is that I can conjure. I need to be there.
Yeah.
I can't leave them alone with whatever this gadget is because they're all magical, and he has to be there to see
Yeah.
this. And he just like follows he follows her home or finds her home,
Yeah.
and we see that she has done the worst.
Yeah. So the
It,
worst part of this show has
it
come to light. Um, and it's very. This is what I said. He's very much a kid
yeah,
because this is how a kid would kind of just
he doesn't
not
understand.
knowing anything, not
Yeah, like
understanding. He's just like trying to like, oh hey, what are you doing? That's not how you use that. Um, and he's trying to like get her attention and stuff, and then she falls to the ground, and then that's when the realization settles in
like
of what has
oh
happened.
yeah,
Yeah,
like she has done this to herself,
yeah,
and he's now saddened. Like I need to fix this. Like I was he is sent from another planet to make this world a happier place,
yeah,
and yet he has like missed all the signs, is also probably a little bit feel not maybe not too guilty because he didn't know, but like has also helped in this
yeah,
terrible act, this is sad, you know um and so then he realizes that he has a camera in that picture,
yeah,
and he's like, you know what, this
yeah,
camera, I can bring the snapshot back and we'll try to fix
yeah,
this. We're gonna try to fix this.
yeah.
The only thing
He does
is,
say a
yeah,
line before that.
mhm,
He does say, which is a real line. It's a real thing. He says there's basically it comes out to that death is permanent and there's no taking it back. Like I think he actually says you can't bring somebody back after that. Like there's no gadget, there's nothing that can bring that person back.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but then like he like I said he goes in to the camera and the camera has a special function where you put whatever picture you take in, it takes you back to that point in time.
hmm,
So this is him like, okay, I can fix this. I can go back and stop this from happening.
yeah.
Um, and so he and that's where we're in right now. So we're in a loop
We're in a time
of
loop,
him going back.
and
Yeah,
yeah, and Takopi keeps like trying to he follows Shizuka everywhere she's going to kind of figure out like, oh well, what is it that made her do this? And
yeah,
is it the missing you know board, her little like clipboard,
yeah.
school board? Is it the fact that she's getting, like she doesn't know the answers to the to the
Questions.
questions at school, like, and he's trying to like fix all these little things. Is it because she's not eating her food, or like everybody's making fun of her not eating her food, so he eats
Yeah,
the food? Like all these things, he's trying to do everything else from the outside looking in, not understanding human emotion.
no,
And what in the real crux of what the show is that he doesn't get is that hurt people. It's a cliche
yeah,
that we've heard, but if you're a hurt person, you will in turn hurt other people, you
yeah,
know. And oh my gosh, that is just like this is the part where I was just like, this show is important.
Yeah,
Like this show, people like I wonder. I do kind of wonder though, like what do if somebody were to see this and is feeling a way, does this do anything for them? Does it do something like you are now informed, or does it just inform us who don't see, like or maybe needs to see the warning signs for somebody else, where
yeah,
you go, oh, I mean, or at least understand, try to like understand, try to feel, like the other side of this.
yeah,
Because we also begin to see like as we continue to see, to Shizuka kind of make some strides a little bit,
yeah,
like make some, because he's trying real hard and he keeps seeing, and then
yeah,
and Shizuka sees, hey, you've been like doing things to try to
yeah,
like make me happier or try to like make things easier on
yeah,
me because I can tell that, like you have been like behind,
yeah.
you know,
Behind some stuff going on
yeah.
because she is in a place where, in the beginning, like one of the main things she says is nothing's gonna change, or it's not gonna change anything.
Hmm.
Like she's at that point where she's just accepted that everything that's happened to her, and she accepted that it's never gonna change. Um, but yeah, like I said, we have Takopi who's doing everything he can, up to the point where he shows her that he has, because you get to a scene where uh Mayana tells her to go meet her in the school shed. Um, and she goes to the restroom to hide, and it's having like a panic attack. And so he goes like, "Oh, hey, we just got to do this." Because he goes back to how they fight. He's like, "Oh, the way we fight is that if you take somebody's paper, they take it because they actually want to make up with you, and
Hmm.
that's probably what's happening. Like she's probably fighting with you because she wants to make up with you." Um, and he's trying to resolute that. Um, but he shows her that, hey, I could actually take on your form and go for you and fix this.
Hmm.
And so he does that. He goes to do that, but this is where like reality sets it for him,
Yeah.
and he's getting he's finally seeing what is actually happening. Like
Yeah,
he's
because
seeing the bullying
yeah,
done
because
kind of basically firsthand.
Marina like comes in and like thinks it's Shizuka, but it's actually
Yeah,
Takopi, taking
yeah,
her the form, and he's like, I'm gonna talk this out with this person. I'm gonna reason with this
yeah,
person, and then ends up getting beat up, slapped
yeah,
around, kicked, and all this kind of stuff. And uh Takopi feels this deep sadness and darkness that's coming from
yeah,
this person and is starting to understand a little bit of how Shizuka, he is walking. This is what empathy is. This is what
yeah,
empathy is for all of us who don't understand how to like, who can't take look outside themselves, who can't
yeah,
like see what somebody is going through from their side because they just
yeah.
have no kind of
Frame of
imagination,
reference.
a frame of
Yeah,
reference of like, oh, this person is like uh feeling something, like very deep and dark. Because so much so that he comes to the same situation again, does the time loop thing again, and it's like, I will take your place. And then he's
yeah,
like, I can't do it. Like, I can't take your place
yeah,
because I'm like frozen. Like, I just,
yeah.
uh,
Like I can't move right now. I'm
yeah, like, because
frozen in
now
fear.
I've frozen in fear. I'm frozen in sadness that this is gonna happen and I can't stop it. And I can't deal with it. Like,
Yeah,
it's such a, it's such an interesting, visual representation of what, yeah, what empathy looks like and
yeah,
what, this kind of thing will happen. Like being able to like walk through someone else's shoes and seeing and going, yeah, I would see why you feel the way that you are. Like
Yeah.
I see that. It
And then
is,
even during
yeah.
that scene, we do get a story of why it's happening. Because
Hmm.
Marina actually says it's because of he's telling who she thinks is Shizuki is Takopi, and she's telling it's your fault this is happening because your my dad was one of your mom's clients.
Yeah.
Like, and so you broke my family, so that's why I'm doing this to you
Yeah, because that the
because like
simple, yeah, the
yeah,
simple kid mind will blame and is angry that about their broken family and is putting their
yeah,
anger on what they think, you know, uh,
is the
they
problem.
don't, yeah, yeah, they don't know,
Yeah,
like you're part of this problem and you're
yeah,
doing this to my family and the blame is being misplaced onto Shizuka
yeah,
for having a mother, and she's like, your mother is trash, so then in turn you
yeah,
are trash, and yeah, because then we go home and we see that Marina, who is angry with her, is also like is living through some sort of trauma and living
yeah,
through, abuse, and
yeah,
it's the like we were talking about earlier, hurt people, and we're
yeah,
going to see all the perspectives of it. You go, you want to blame, and so it's not as simple. It's not even as simple
yeah,
as we think as the viewer as we're watching. You go,
yeah,
well, Shizuka's being bullied, and she gets bullied into doing this thing, and it's that bully's
yeah,
fault. But then we go and look at their homes, like, no, it's not
yeah,
just the bully's fault. The bully is also being
yeah,
bullied into being that
yeah,
person. They are, it's nature versus nurture. It's just this is a master class in psychology and like, nature and nurture and like, just all of that. Oh, man, it's so deep, so heavy, so dark, and so like nuanced and brilliantly like thought out that you just go,
yeah,
gosh, like who came up with this? Where was their mind? Who
yeah.
is this for? It's for everybody, but also it's tough for
Not for
me to like,
everybody.
not for everybody. Like I'm trying to think if
Yeah,
I could recommend this to somebody. I mean, I kind of, I think I have some psychology. Like my brother did psychology, and
yeah,
I have some other friends that like are into psychology, and so like this would be for them. Like they would like watch this and go,
yeah.
"Oh man, what a
Psychoanalyze it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah." Like let's talk about this show because it is deep, dark, heavy.
yeah.
Such a weird juxtaposition of how to like explain a story to somebody. It's such a unique way of like revealing
It is a
a bigger
very like
world.
cause and effect type thing. It's like
Hmm.
did you ever watch that movie Crash that came out?
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
It was like all the little everybody's
Stories.
story, but
Hmm.
they're all entwined with each other and affected each other. Uh, that's kind of like what this is. It's like we get one side of the story, and then we start delving into it, and then we find the cause. But then we find the cause for that cause, and then we find the cause for that cause. Like it's
Yeah.
such a intertwined thing of cause and effect um, that we're going to be going through with this show. Of like figuring out can we solve this problem if we go back far enough? Like is he going to be able to accomplish his goal? You know, by
Yeah,
going
because
back in time.
he says that on there. He goes, I
Yeah,
don't want you to do this to yourself.
yeah,
Like, I'm going to solve this. I want you to be
yeah,
alive. And that's
yeah,
that's that's all of us. That's all of us. Like we don't want
yeah,
anybody to do that to themselves.
yeah,
And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so poetic the way this is all kind of like written and thought out because it's like it's what we all want, though we're all intertwined and we're all connected and we all have our problems and there's no easy answers You know, like it everybody's situation is different. It's such a big thing to tackle and to try to explain. And it makes me wonder where, yeah, where do we end up on this show? Do we end up with, you know, the same results at the end of the
Yeah,
show? Are we gonna be 10 or 12 episodes in and we just come to find out there's no stopping this? And it's a
yeah,
problem, you know, because there aren't any solutions. That's the thing about humankind
yeah,
and human
yeah,
nature is that it maybe he could stop this one, but we can't stop everyone because we're all intertwined and we're all connected and everybody has their own
yeah.
situation and it's so like nuanced.
It's all. It's almost like we're having. In order to do this thing, we have to sacrifice this thing.
Yeah,
It's like, is that ultimately going to be the goal? Where, in order to save her, maybe Marina's got to be the one to end up in that spot.
yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
a tick for tack type thing.
That or you know he's got a lot bigger you know he's gonna have to find out that Marina, how can he fix Marina so that he can fix
Yeah,
Shizuka? But in order to fix Marina, he has to fix
yeah,
her father, and in order to fix her father, he's got to fix the mother. It's just like, dude,
yeah,
it is. I mean, it really is. Like it makes me wonder. You know, like there are people who have that I know would admit that or won't admit that they don't have a whole lot of empathy. They can't understand. They can't
yeah,
get to the point of like, you know, understanding why people do certain things. You know,
yeah,
we have no like ability to give people the benefit of the doubt or try to like understand something through their perspective. Like, why would this person be so ugly or so mean or so, you know, I was on vacation not too long ago. We go float down this river and
yeah,
we flip over and all our stuff comes out and we have people like gathering around giving us all our stuff. And
yeah,
everybody like we're all there together. Like we gathered all of our things. We had cups and like, you know,
yeah,
Tupperware and like a cooler and all kinds of stuff and we put our
yeah,
stuff back in it, but we're missing one cup and I see a
yeah,
girl with this cup and she's got our cup and she refuses to give it back because she says that it's hers. Or no, she says that she doesn't have it, even though I saw her with it.
yeah,
And my initial thing is, okay, well then I'm gonna go through all your stuff, you know. But
yeah.
then my
Show me your.
wife,
Yeah,
yeah, my wife is like, you know, well maybe it's not about the cup. And I'm just like, what a perspective. What a perspective to have to like in that moment, in the heat of the moment, go, you know,
yeah,
like, ooh, she goes, you know, like it's
yeah,
maybe it's the only, maybe it's her favorite color. Maybe it's a cup that
yeah,
her mom once gave her. It reminds her of something,
yeah, yeah.
you know, like
There's
maybe
some
she doesn't
sentimental
have
attachment to this
yeah,
cup.
she
Yeah,
doesn't. She went to this like bigger and deeper and like let's look from the other side. Like, what is it
yeah,
that makes her want to lie to us about this simple little thing, this $6 cup? What is this thing?
yeah,
You know, in the heat of the moment, I didn't want to see that part of it. You know, and
yeah,
there are a lot of us we can't get to that point. I got there eventually,
yeah,
but a lot of us can't get to that point of like why is it that they are the way that they are? You know, like
yeah,
what has happened in their life that has made them bully somebody, lie
yeah,
to somebody? It is a heavy and important thing to address
yeah,
in an anime, in a show like this.
yeah,
I've never seen anything like it.
yeah.
It makes me wonder if we could
And
like, I mean, have you ever seen a show like this where you've like
I
addressed something so
seen
head
there's
on?
a documentary. I think it was on Netflix, but it was about bullying. Like,
Hmm.
uh, because it was. I think it was. This one was based around uh pretty much a kid around the same age as Suzuki
Yeah,
who ultimately took
did the
their
same thing.
life because
Hmm.
of bullying. And this whole documentary was just about like bullying in schools and the cause of it, uh the steps to try and take to prevent it, not only just uh for the victim side, but for the kid who's doing the bullying. Because like I said, like it's that it deep dove into that side of it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what was the cause? Why did he do this? What are the steps we can prevent for that? What are the warning signs like for everybody to
Yeah.
look at and try and find to try and like
Get
nip
ahead
it
of
in
it.
the bud, like
Yeah.
where, yeah, before anything happens. And so I've seen like a documentary like that. Um, that's what the show reminded me of. Like it's like, okay, we have the problem, and now we're trying to find the cause of it, but the cause of it is so deep, and there's no real right way to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. This show is dark.
heavy.
Heavy. Heavy, dark. I was like, I did not know what I was in for. Takopi's original sin. Like I did not know that I was in for this ride. So much so that I mean I like watched it before I went to sleep, which was not a good thing, Joey. It's not a this is not a
Don't watch this before
bedtime
you
story. This
sleep.
is not a bedtime story. This is not a you know, like you ever watch something so dark or so heavy or so gruesome that you're like, all right, we need to put on some cartoons, baby. I need to mind watch this thing.
Yeah, I need to watch the cartoon.
I need to
Throw
I
on
need
the
to
lights. You put the
yeah,
lights on real quick.
yeah, you know, look, all the lights, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
where's my pocket full of sunshine
I'm like,
song? I need to put my pocket full
we
of
can have,
sunshine.
we can have one night where we leave the lights on. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
I'll sleep with a light, you know, sleep with the lights on, maybe find a stuffed animal somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, 'cause boy, it was but it's beautiful though.
yeah,
It's beautiful. That's all I got. You know what? Let's move on.
yeah,
We've talked a lot about this, but
yeah.
you want to give us some facts, or do you want to? Should we play a game? Like, should we mind watch
Let's,
this for a game or what?
yeah, yeah. Let's get a little palate cleanser. Let's take a break, take a breather. Let's play a game.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play a game. I don't know. We've
Okay.
played this maybe once before. Well, it's the Anime. Who said that?
Who said that? Say
Who?
what?
Yeah, say what? That's what it is. The Anime me
Yeah.
say what?
What?
This usually I find like an outlandish or wild quote, um, and then you're gonna have to try to guess what anime it came from. I'm gonna give you some options, of course, because it could be difficult.
Yeah.
It might be easy. You know what? How about this? How about I give it to
Yeah.
you, and you can tell me if you need
Try
some
and figure it
hints.
out.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah,
S-
yeah. Let's go.
this is a good one. You know, and this is for some positive thinking for us to,
Positive. Yeah.
you know, hold on
Some
to
happy. Get
some
some
happy, a
happy.
little bit of happy. Okay, and it's a little appropriate for this too.
Yeah.
This is Anime me say what?
Say what?
If you don't take risks, you can't create a future. If you don't take risks, you can't create a future. This is I
Um,
think it's just a simple quote, but also it is it's pretty vague, so it could be anything.
it's like every shonen ever made.
Exactly. That's the issue.
Yeah.
If you don't take risks, you can't create a future. All right, you know what, you're gonna struggle. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a multiple choice. How about some multiple choice here, huh?
Hey, give me a minute. It's all the shows that we've watched.
Yeah.
It came out
So you
early 2000s.
earlier.
It's not an American one.
It's
Earlier
earlier.
90s,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
80s. All right, old
Uh,
school one. Take this.
let me look up real quick just in case so I can give you some more hints here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was 90s. 90s. Yeah.
All the
I'm gonna
90s
say
anime. Okay,
let's
let's go.
go. I'll be even better than that. I'll give you even more late 90s. Late
The late 90s. Okay,
late 90s.
late 90s. Wasn't that? All right. I think I may have a couple. Give me,
Yeah, you want me to give you some options here?
yeah, give me some options.
Okay,
Let me see
is
if I'm
it
right.
Naruto? Is it Dragon Ball Z? Is it One Piece? Is it Soul Eater?
One Piece.
You did it. You did it, son. At
Got
boy.
it.
It makes sense a little bit. We don't
I
take
knew it wasn't
risks.
Naruto because he didn't say believe it at the end.
Believe it a little. It's a little bit of believe it though, right? Like a believe it, like
A
you
little
know.
bit. And Goku would never say anything like that.
No, that's way too, he's not smart
Yeah,
enough. He's not smart enough to say.
yeah.
Though it is beautiful though. If you don't take
Yeah,
risks, you can't. Here's the nuance of it. You can't create a future. We all have,
yeah,
somewhat of a future, but if you want to create a future,
yeah,
if you want to like build, be intentional about your future, you do have
yeah.
to take some risks. Beautiful.
If you want to be great in the future, you gotta take a risk.
All right. That's it. Give me some facts, boy.
All right, let's get into the facts of this. So, Takopi's original sin started off as a manga that was written and illustrated by Tizen 5, and it was published in Shueisa's web platform, Shonen Jump Plus, and it ran all the way from December 2021 till March of 2022. So the story of the manga is completed. It
Which, by
is
the
done.
way, like the all these manga that have come out, like since, like everybody was shut in on 2020, and people were just
Yeah,
sitting down writing like the wildest,
writing.
the
Yeah,
craziest. They had all the time in the world to be like, let's just like
yeah,
create, man. Like, there's some things going on. Let's
yeah,
address some real things, and that's what this is. 2020
yeah,
birthed this thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's all real stuff.
It's all real.
Uh, and so the anime came out in June. So it came out last month of this year. So it's very fresh, very new,
I wonder. I
and it
wonder what the
was
reviews.
animated. Yeah. So it was published by Studio Initia,
Hmm.
with Studio TBS handling the planning and uh, production duties. Um, so this is going to be considered as a ONA, because they already have all the episodes planned out.
Hmm.
It's only going to be 6 episodes long, I think.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a pretty short series.
I would hope
Um,
so. I don't know if I could watch 24 episodes of this for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
yeah, pretty,
uh,
pretty long.
pretty long, pretty tough, pretty grueling.
But the opening sequence, the first song, the OP is called "Happy Lucky Chappy," and it is performed by Ano. And then the ending song is called "Glass No Sin," uh, by Tele. Um, so yeah, like I said, that "Happy Lucky" song, and then the
Chappie, by
ending
the way,
song
Chappie is the name of the dog that Shizuka
of
goes
the
home
dog.
to. That is the only thing that
Yeah,
gives her happiness because he's happy go
yeah,
lucky.
the only
So,
source. Yeah,
only source
which,
of happiness.
however you want to put it, get a pet
Get you
if you're able to.
a pet rock, if
Yeah,
that's all you can
yeah.
do,
Even if it's pet rock,
yeah.
fish, turtle,
Turtle,
low maintenance.
low, yeah, some low maintenance.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's about it so far that I have because, like I said, it is very new. At the time of this, I think there's only 2 episodes right now
Yeah, yeah, there
that
is.
I saw that were on there, both subbed, not dubbed yet. Uh,
Yep, yep, yep. Watched it that way. Yep, yep, yep. It was. I'm surprised that I got
yeah,
as many notes as I did. Not a lot of notes, but I got enough. I mean, it's pretty easy
enough.
to follow. Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow. You kind of know what's
Yeah,
happening pretty easily. It's not convoluted, besides
yeah,
just like the nuance.
Mm.
This thing, man, is. Are we ready to guac talk this or what?
Yeah, let's get into it. Squawk talk.
Man, man,
Let's get down to it.
let's get into the business, son.
Business, son.
It's, I usually make jokes, like I always have something. This is not a joking matter. The only thing I had
Not
was
joking.
Kirby. Kirby out here trying to,
Kirby.
out here
Yeah.
Kirby fighting demons. That's what this the only
Fine
thing I
demons. yeah, that's what it is.
this is Kirby part I don't know what part 4 where
Part 4.
instead of fighting, bad guys, he's like fighting emotional
This
damage.
is
You know what I'm saying?
the actual story of Smash Brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Try
it's the
to
actual story mode.
yeah, this is a story mode of us trying to like, face
Yeah,
some real enemies at the gate. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like the inner demons, Golly,
yeah,
dude. But it is beautifully done though. Like that's the thing. Like I'm trying to think like, do I want to keep watching this? I think I do. Can I recommend this? I think I can. But man, it's gonna come with a lot of warnings and a lot of
yeah.
like you have to be here for it. It makes me wonder, I always think
Yeah,
this with artwork or things like this is like
yeah,
things that people need to see. You need to see this, but the people who see this are not the people that are gonna need to see this. I wondered that. I wondered this
yeah,
about this show, like the people that need to see this. There are some people who are creating artwork that are telling stories that are helping people see things from the other side. People who lack the ability to have like empathy or sympathy for the other side,
yeah,
but they won't see it because they're watching something else or they're not allowing themselves to go deep enough to,
yeah.
realize some things, real
Appreciate
things.
it.
Yeah, or
Think about
to,
it.
yeah,
It
understand. Yeah.
it really is one of those ones where when you do recommend it, it's not one that you could just throw out there. It's one of the ones where you have to like almost you want to prep people
Hmm.
and get them like ready like mindset wise like hey go in with this mindset,
Yeah.
but you also want to see like their initial thoughts of that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like hey, I want you to watch this show with this mindset, but I want to see what you think about it just offhand like right off the back without
Yeah.
anything from other than
Yeah,
watch it.
because I don't want you to the weight of it and the gravity of it all, uh, it lends itself to the reveal as to what was happening because I didn't know what was going to happen. Even with the disclaimer, I kind of thought something else was going to happen, but that reveal
Yeah,
helps, for our shock and value to understand what Takopi is seeing, with his shock.
yeah,
And like that kind of thing is just like it lends itself to the story and really like driving home a point. And that being said, it's just so masterfully done. Like that's just so masterfully done that it's just like I can't overlook how like it's juggling all these things of having the juxtaposition of this cute
yeah,
little thing and then like dealing with some actual stuff and like it's a
yeah,
weird little like alien monster who's all sweet and cute dealing with not sweet and cute things, the things that
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because this that monster could have looked like something
yeah,
else, that I mean that alien could have looked like something
yeah.
else, it could have been like anything else that was like
But
more serious looking, but it's a happy cute little
yeah,
alien.
cute little like kawaii
Yeah,
little
l-
like
little
something you see on a sticker.
chibi little
Yeah,
thing, like, but
yeah,
is dealing with some really deep, dark, heavy things
yeah.
that we all need to, at some point, have to address every now and then, or need to address. And if you haven't looked
It's a
into it,
conversation that needs to be had
yeah, it really,
uh,
yeah, and
more times than not.
and it's, yeah, if you're not ready for it, then you're not going to listen. So, yeah, you're
Yeah,
saying, you need to kind of prep people into watching the show. it is. I have, I usually make jokes and I usually have notes. Like I want to leave room for improvement, but for this show,
Yeah,
as to what it's doing and what it's trying to execute, it is
yeah.
masterfully done. Like
Oh yeah,
I have no notes. Like I'm usually hypercritical about anything that's like
yeah,
trying to be serious, and I'm trying to like, because if they're going to take themselves seriously, then they need to think about
yeah,
all the little nuances, and that's what they've done. They thought about all these little nuances
yeah,
that have made this story so far. This one episode is just like, God.
yeah. And even like the drawing styles too. The
Mm-hmm.
way it's drawn and animated
Mm-hmm.
and pictured, structured, like nothing is too overly done that takes away from what it's dealing with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's not a distraction or anything. So it's not trashy in the sense. It's
Mm-mm.
well done, it's well drawn and stuff.
Yep.
But it keeps it subtle enough to where you can pay attention to the main point of the show and the story.
Yeah. None of it gets in the way of the point. It only helps. It's just dark enough. It's just subdued enough. It's just muted, and it lends itself to like feeling the gravity of it all, and it only drives home more and more that they've really paid attention to this, and are taking great care to like really like,
Yeah,
okay, what, we're going to talk about some really heavy, deep things, and we want to get the point across, and they've done it artfully, like beautifully, just like
yeah.
it is
This is all of
storytelling. Yeah, storytelling at its best, really. And that will be my big draw, or my big conversational point if I do recommend it to somebody. It's like, there's somebody that's paid
yeah,
attention to all of this and is addressing something really seriously, and are being
yeah.
very careful with it, being very
And it's
careful.
just like yeah, it's like I said, even just because it does really well with each character's like personality
Hmm.
and each character's like motivations, what they do, how they're acting, um, like the tones of their voices, like how they're saying things. Because even like, because like I said, it is just subbed, but this is where like if it does get dubbed, they're gonna have to do like some really hard homework because there are, like I said, there are things that are said, um, but it's not only what they're saying; it's how they say it. Because there's
Yeah.
subtleties of like you could hear the hopelessness in
Hmm.
Shizuki when she's like says nothing's gonna change. It's not gonna change anything. You
Yeah.
could hear the venom in Marina's like when she's beating her up. You could hear that venom in her voice, like
Yeah.
that stinging of like it's that fire. It's you. You're the problem. You can hear the desperation in Takopi of like him desperately, frantically trying to do everything he can to prevent uh this from happening.
Yeah.
And so like it's all well done from like T to B.
Yeah. Top to bottom, just paid attention to. Yeah, you're so right. Like if it gets dubbed, please, dub guys, please, like pay really close attention. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know how you could do it, but it needs to be handled with care, because that's what they've done so far. That's what it feels like so far, is they really handled this whole situation with care, and it needs to continued. If it's going to be, dubbed over, it needs to be continued to be handled with care, so that you don't lose, you don't lose any part of this,
yeah,
because it's a thing. It's kind of, like that it's just human nature, humankind, and we need to talk about
yeah,
it more, and we don't talk about it more,
yeah,
and things happen like this. And man, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, like, whatever I'm rating this, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 7, silliness, whatever. Give this whatever it is, the top rating. Give it a
all of
hundred.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it 100. Like you deserve 100,
give it a
because
yeah,
it is wow.
yeah,
Like I didn't know where this show was going. I didn't know it was going to end up.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. I was blindsided by it, and I had nothing critical to say about it. Like that's the thing. That's a mark of a good show for me is
Yeah.
that I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to and it delivers, and it was deep, dark, heavy, it's scary, and I think I do want to see where this ends up. I really do want to see how this person tackles this whole thing and how like what they believe. Because that's the thing. Like I speak. I want to. This show does really well is that it lets us talk about morality and has us question things and has us try to like dig
Yeah.
deep. And I think that's what they want to do is have this conversation, even if it doesn't come out the way that,
Yeah.
like, if it doesn't end up the way that I hope or think it will generate the
Yeah.
conversation. And I think that's what it ultimately wants to do is generate the conversation so that we can like know telltale
Yeah.
signs and know, what we can do and know the other side and feel what other people are feeling. It's just beautifully done. Top
Yeah.
notch.
Because
Thumbs
it
up.
is one of those conversations that people aren't gonna have until it like either happens close to their proximity.
Yeah,
Like until it happens in their own personal world, it's one of those conversations that people just kind of like don't have, keep it under the rug,
yeah,
like, and it's one of those things that's like I said, it's a problem. Yeah, I know in Japan, bullying's a really big problem in schools.
yeah,
Anywhere in schools,
yeah,
bullying becomes an issue. Um, but yeah, it's a good conversation starter, and it shows the depth that anime can have with bringing in real world problems.
yeah,
Be like, hey, yeah, we're making this show, but we actually need to talk about something that's real, and
yeah.
this
Let's
is the
talk
way
about it.
we're gonna do it to generate that conversation.
Not sponsored, but BetterHelp.com. Not sponsored, but BetterHelp.com.
BetterHelp.com, guys.
Get out there. Talk
If
to
you need
somebody,
it,
man.
go out there and do it. Yeah,
Talk to
stop
somebody.
and don't be ashamed. That's the main thing. Don't be ashamed about it. Go.
Yep,
I
yep,
I've known people who've gone through it, who've done it,
yep, yep,
um, and it helps. Like I said, BetterHelp.com, guys. Not
yep.
sponsored, but we're giving it out there because these are conversations that need to be had, and we want you to get the help you need for
That's
sure.
right, boy. Oh, Joe Angel.
All right. Cool.
Add a way to start a
Heavy
week.
morning. Heavy one
Add
for
a
the
way, you
morning,
know
man.
what? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like we just get past our 100, and then we got all these
Yeah.
listeners, and now they're all gone. Thanks a lot. They're all gone now. They're like, is this what they're talking about? This is what their next 100 are gonna sound like. Woo!
Ah, whew. Heavy, heavy stuff, guys. But that's what we do. We bring you the shows, we bring you some topics that nobody likes talking about but needs to talk about. And we're
Mm-hmm.
going to bring that to you whenever we can, guys, because we love you and we care about you. And we want to talk about the stuff that needs to be said. And where can you listen to us talk about that? You could go to YouTube. You can go to Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Go find us there. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you could find the list of not only this episode, but all our other episodes that we have, and where we got the links to all of our socials, to all the podcast platforms, and where we got our merchandise. It's all there. It's all over there.
Mm-hmm,
Go
mm-hmm,
give
mm-hmm.
those 5 stars, likes, comments, all the good stuff for us, guys. Get us going, guys.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
with
mm-hmm.
that, I've been joined with my co-host Sal, and we'll see you on the next one. It is.
Heartfelt peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。